The last couple days we've been staying at this viewpoint here at Gila National Forest. It's not really a campsite, but there's no signage saying you can't camp here. And it's a very level parking lot. There's maybe been a total of maybe 10 to 15 people that have come through here. So it's been fairly quiet. It's been nice. So we just stayed here 2 nights. Yesterday we just hung out and just relaxed a little bit. But today we're gonna start driving through Gila National Forest and checking out some really cool sites in the area. It's been nice because we've had a pit toilet here, so I've been able to go to the bathroom pretty much whenever I wanted, which was incredible. But the passenger princess will not use this, so she uses the van. Yeah, that uses up our black tank, but as long as she's comfortable, that's all that matters to me. Today we're at the Gila Cliff Dwelling National Monument, and right now we're walking up the stairs going up to the cliff dwelling. We went to the visitor center, learned quite a bit of info about it, so we're pretty excited. These cliff dwellings are over 700 years old, and they believe that they only lived here for about 25 years, and they don't know why it was only that long. The lady told us as we were entering that this is equal to climbing 18 stories. So take your time. You can always find a nice little bench.
Coming straight across. So you see the holes where the logs were? So that would have been a roof. Smoke on the ceiling in this upper portion, you have your ventilation from the fire, but when you go down below, there's no smoke on the wall, and so we think dwelling and storage. We have some to go here with all of the rooms.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even old people did this.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you stay young. Put your foot here.
Okay.
Give yourself a good stance. Lean on this.
Right.
And then lean out. And you can see a pictograph. So I've been seeing pictograph and petrographs everywhere, and I didn't understand the difference. I know pictographs I teach in math as pictographs, but now I know a pictograph is painted on, and a petroglyph is etched in. So now you know.
We just got done, and this is so cool because you get to climb up, but you're not climbing ladders, which I hate. It's just taking the stairs up, and then once you get into it, you're totally fine. There is a ladder that you can take to come down, but you don't have to do it. So,
But it's fun for experience,
yeah, I did it, by the way.
not
But
to
yeah.
brag.
I highly recommend this place. It's way out of the way. It's up in the mountains,
It's free.
but it's free because it's a national monument, and they actually made this one free. So if you got the time and you want to do some stuff in this area, you have to come here and just check this out. There's plenty of things to do in the area, but the hike up to the Cliff Dwellings is not that far. So
Less than a mile.
yeah, half mile there and a half mile back. Don't try to get past her. She will not let you in unless you listen to her speech about what you can and cannot do at the cave dwellings. You can take these as long as you just return them for the hike. It's pretty helpful. Well, we found our spot for the night. It's just outside of the Gila Hot Springs area. We're on top of this mountain just looking out over the entire area, but it's very windy, and the rocks getting up here, well, after our situation in Newfoundland, I mean, it always worries me, but the view's pretty incredible up here. So earlier we saw a bald eagle, and because we were pretty much up in the mountains, it was like flying right next to us. It was the closest that we've seen a bald eagle in a very long time. So hopefully we'll be able to see something fly near us or some kind of wildlife, because we're pretty far out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna stop, look it around, and go back into the van. I got some work to do. Not like real work, just like, you know, research for where we're gonna go next.
Alright, so this guy's filling out this paper, doing all this work. It's $3.
It's $3. $3 cash to pay if you get an envelope. But it's $5. $5 if you use your credit card. So I'm gonna fill out the envelope and pay $3 cash.
And my issue is
What's your issue?
the time it takes you to do all this, you could have been back already. There's no one here. Nobody's here.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know? What a good guy you are.
Thanks.
Supporting the parks. Leave the poor guy alone. I said, I guess that's what two-parent households do to you.
Well, today we got a bit of a late start. We left around noon because we had a snowy flurry come through and we weren't sure how this day was going to turn out.
I said, hey, looks like it's gonna snow today. And what'd you say?
I said that's farther north, and then we got blasted.
Either you listen to your eyewitness who's looking out the window, or you know the app.
Yeah, the weather app usually tells the truth.
Right.
But anyways, so we are going to go and do the catwalk today. We just pulled up into the parking lot, paid our dues. There's literally nobody else here. And that's probably because...
It's cold.
And
wet.
we're supposed to get some rain. When we were driving to this place, there were about, I'm not even kidding, minimum 10 signs saying that this area is prone to flooding. So if you are coming out here and you're supposed to be getting rain, I highly recommend do not come here that day because there was a lot of washouts coming through. So we're just hoping that we'll just get some snow because we're in freezing weather. So here we go. We packed up Pete. He's ready to rock.
He's a happy camper.
Okay, so we've gotten to a point where we're on the catwalk. When you are walking up, you're gonna be seeing a bridge and then a part of the hike that just goes straight. You can go either way because it's gonna be a full loop. So don't worry about getting lost when you first walked up. We were a little concerned, we didn't know because they didn't say anything, but it's a full loop, so you don't have to worry about it. Well, Ashley came to the point where she said she wants to turn around because it goes forever and ever.
Look at it.
It just keeps going.
I need to know the layout. I can't commit to just who knows where it goes. I don't want to backtrack.
That's exploration, Ashley. You're gonna be an explorer. We're the only ones here. All right, so we found camp. This is where we're staying. The snow's getting pretty bad. So we're gonna start a fire and just stay right here until we find rescue.
Nobody listens to Ashley. It is a blizzard.
Yeah, it's snowing a bit.
We should probably turn around.
Okay, the snow is sticking. I'm departing my wife. I'll see you later. Potentially on the other side. This is pretty thick. Ashley's gonna take Pete back. It's cold. It's probably in the low 20s right now. This canyon is actually really cool. I'm sure like during the summertime, the cliffs are just protecting you from the sun. You get some shade, and there's like a creek that's going through the canyon, so I'm sure that gives off like a nice cool little breeze. If you like the desert dots, that's exactly what the snow is like. It is like little balls just like falling from the sky. I can feel the thudding on my head. Well, I've come to the end. I think you can cross over the creek here, but I'm not going to because it is it's a little bit deep. There's only a few rocks that are exposed. I'm not gonna cross over and get all wet. That's gonna be ridiculous. So I'm just gonna turn around and go back and hang out with my beautiful wife and my little buddy. A fun little fact, if you are coming here right down the road, if you're into astronomy or you wanna do some night photography, the Cosmic Campground is right up the road, not very far at all. You can stay the night there, and it's, I believe, the first dark sky in North America. We've stayed there before. It was really neat. We might stay there tonight, depending on the cloud cover, so we'll see how it goes. And just like that, the snow is gone. Totally stopped snowing, and we got blue skies up there. So that's what happened earlier. That's why we didn't get started right away, because the snow came down and it was coming down really hard. So we were like, well, let's wait it out, see how it goes. And yeah, we got hit with it again. I think we'll get another band coming, but just whatever, just roll with it. Well, I totally almost wiped out. That could have been dangerous. And they're stairs. They're just really slick. If you have any fear of slipping, falling, heights, whatever, you do not have to worry about this catwalk. It is built extremely solid, and it doesn't actually go that high, so you don't have to worry about that. So right behind me over here, this is the catwalk. If you cross the bridge, you're going to be hugging the right side. So once you hug the right side, this is the meeting area that will allow you to loop around, and then you can go back to the parking lot. But there is a one-way out, one-way back behind me, so you're going to hug the left side of the canyon at that point, and then you'll come back this way, and then you can take the other path going back to the parking lot if you want. Okay, so after you've done the hike, sometimes you're going to want to relieve yourself. And thankfully, they got a bathroom right at the beginning, right next to the parking lot, so you don't have to worry about that. I have returned. Let's see what awaits me inside. Hi! She's on her phone. What a surprise.
Relaxing.
Pete, how you doing?
You better greet him. He's getting angry.
All right, now we're gonna have some lunch and then continue our day. Oh my God.
We gotta lay down.
Lay down, Pete.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're about to go over
The cattle guard.
cattle gate.
All the time. Every single time. This bicyclist is in the middle of the road. They don't even know I'm behind them. Do I honk? I can't pass them. Oh jeez. Jesus Christ, lady.
Oh my gosh.
I respect people that ride their bikes
Not on the street.
and not on the street.
So when we're driving, sometimes we have some very deep philosophical conversations. So I asked him a question. I don't know why you even said it, but you're like, I want to see a Bigfoot. So I asked him, I said, if we were to see a Bigfoot, would you tell anyone?
And so we also have like a dash cam and a rear view cam. So
That was his immediate thought was,
if it was recorded, yeah, obviously I'm gonna share it. I have video evidence.
so I said, okay, well, what if it doesn't get caught on camera? Would you tell people? And I stumped him. I said, okay, there's different levels of telling people. Friends and family, or social media, the internet.
Yeah, that stumps me. I don't want to look like a lunatic.
What about friends and family?
I would tell friends and family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my answer, I tell everyone, I don't care. Secrets are the trouble of the world. Tell everyone everything you see, whenever you want. That's it. That's what we talked about. Don't you love when I film? Well, guys, let me tell you about my day. Alright, so we are not going to do the Cosmic Campground because there is like a 50% chance of cloud coverage. Or no, not a 50% chance, but 50% cloud coverage tonight. And we don't like those odds. So we are going to keep going to our next destination. We have stayed there before, a few years back. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. Totally worth it. If you know you're going to have good weather. But this is the weather we're looking at currently. So yeah, next time. some tips for those that are, like to film in their vehicle. If you don't have a place to clip your microphone, just clip it to your stage 5 player. He's always right there.
We just got to Apache National Forest. We're up in the mountains. It is freezing and the snow just keeps coming. We're just getting hits after hits of snow. But this is it. It's a beautiful view here. We're gonna keep driving, find a little camp spot somewhere here in the National Forest, camp out for the night, and then we're gonna keep heading north from there. Hopefully it doesn't get colder. I think we got warm weather coming.